Hey guys, so today is bag change day. So I have all of these things here that I get together just before I hop in the shower. I've got my gauze, baby wipes for my stoma, my bag. I actually am wearing an opaque bag, but I prefer the clear because I like to check my out pocket. My husband just said hot pocket, came into my head. I like the clear bags because I get to check out my output and I really get to see what my stoma is doing, and I don't know, I just prefer it. I also have a barrier ring here that I put on my wafer. I use cut to fit, and I also measure every single time I change my bag. So you can tell where I've tried to put little piglet inside of. But as you can see, like on July 9th, my stoma was 35 millimeters. And then a few days later, on August 2nd, it went down to 32. So I measure it every single time I do a bag change. Keeps things easy, clean, and I make sure that I have the right fit each time so that I can prevent leaks. I also have this little doggy wheelie pad. I bought like a huge pack of them on Amazon, and I use them for my bag changes because I like to sit down when I do most of it, since I'm still pre-op. I just got my surgery on July 19th, so standing up can be difficult, and standing up for a long period of time can be difficult. So I just like to sit down in the beginning, and then I stand up when I'm about ready to stick on my wafer. So if case there's any poo that goes squirting out or anything like that, this will catch it and I don't get it dirty on my bed. My bathroom is really small, which is why I do not change in my bathroom. What I really wanted to show you was my little emergency kit that I take with me in my purse every single time I go out. Because you never know when you're going to get a leak. So let's open this up. I made this my first day I came back from the hospital. I wanted to make sure that if I did go out, I had something with me. And it looks pretty much identical to this, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I've got gauze, and I use the gauze to, wrap up my stoma. I'll wrap it around the stoma whilst changing, so that I don't get any stool on myself. A couple more gauze. I like to keep extras. I've got some high tape here. It's waterproof taping that you use usually when you have like a wound that you don't want to get wet or something like that. And that's fine, but I seem to be allergic to this tape and this adhesive. But I keep it in here in case of emergencies. Like if I'm out and I don't have any barrier ring, like I think I have some barrier like strips, but they go, like if you look at the wafer, they go around the wafer and it's sort of like a tape. But I could use the same thing in case like it's like a dire emergency, because I am allergic to this. So I don't like using it very often, but I have it just in case. Okay. What else do I have in here? Let's see here. I have some universal remover wipes from Adapt. Well, they're from Hollister. And it looks like the product number is 7760. They're great, especially if you're on the go and you're out. I usually use like 3, maybe 4 at a time during a bag change if I don't take a shower beforehand. So that's why I have quite a few in here. Then I've got this wipe. I did use it on my last bag change and I did not like it. So yeah, they dry out too quickly and I don't really care for them, but I have it just in case I need extras. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Okay. So in here I just have some baby wipes. They're the same as these. I know sometimes they say that you're not supposed to use baby wipes, but I haven't had a problem with them, and I usually just use it around, like on my stoma itself when I'm cleaning off the stool. I don't use it on the skin around it. So the peristomal skin I do not touch with the baby wipe, just in case it has some oils and would affect the stickiness of my wafer. I got this really cool mirror from Coloplast. I really like it. It's got a little magnet in the back, so if I am changing in a public restroom, if the stall is silver or metal, wow, that was dumb. If it's metal, I can kind of stick it on there while I'm changing my bag so that I can see. Let's see what else I have. This carries a lot. I also have a sizing chart here. This one's a little bit different. It's from Coloplast. It's just an extra one that I had. I asked for some samples, but I am a Hollister user. I do want to try Coloplast, but Hollister has been working so well for me. I haven't had any leaks, so I don't want to jinx it. So I'm just sticking with the Hollister for now. Maybe one day I'll get brave enough to branch out. But this is what I have. And I always keep that just in case. And normally, I have these pair of scissors. I like these more than, you know, the straight ones. I think that it's easier to cut. And I kind of like how small they are too. This usually goes into this bag, but on bag change day, I take it out and I put it over here because I only have one pair of those, so probably have to order another one. Okay. And then these little bags come with your bag orders. They're kind of like smell-proof bags, so once you put your old bag in there, it's not supposed to stink up your garbage. Kind of like a nappy bag or something like that for like baby diapers and things. But I would use this and I would tuck it underneath my underwear if I was out in public. So normally when I'm home, I will use a big, huge trash bag that's comfortable and easy to use. But if I'm out in public, I don't really want to like whip out a whole trash bag. Like, that's just weird. So I take these bags with me. And then so I wouldn't recommend using the surgical marker as your wafer liner, because some people have irregular stomas, so they have to really measure their stuff out. I am lucky enough to have a stoma that is almost perfectly round, so I don't really have to use this in particular, but I just kind of threw it in there as a last minute sort of marker just to have, just in case. And then of course I have my bag. I have one bag here, and this is for the change, and then I have another bag in case for whatever reason I have an emergency, my bag rips, the bag has a hole in it, whatever the case may be. I just put an extra one in there, you know, so that I can quickly just change that out if need be. Okay, and then we're almost nearing the end of this, but I have a glove, just one, because I don't really use both of my hands when I'm changing my stoma, or at least when I'm wiping I don't. So that's just kind of to keep my hands clean if I'm in like a really public area. Otherwise I would just go barehanded and then just wash my hands after. And then we have our wafer, which looks exactly like this one. This one's open. Looks exactly like that one. And then this is what I travel with. And so this used to be like a really old kind of like makeup bag that I had, but it carries all of this stuff. So it works really great. The only other thing I would advise maybe for someone like a new ostomy to carry around is maybe like an extra shirt, an extra t-shirt, even if it's just like a tank top or like a spaghetti strap for women, or even like a tank top for men. Men wear tank tops, right? But just take an extra shirt with you just in case you have a leak. Carry it around with you, something small, especially if you're not carrying around large purses. I don't like large purses, so I try to carry as least as possible. I'm probably going to find a condensed version of this, maybe like a smaller bag or something that might work better. But till then, this is what I got. Alright guys, well, see you when I see you, I guess. This is the end of this video. I'm going to pack everything up and then head into the shower so that I can take my flange off, my wafer. And I find that it really helps when I take a shower. The steam and everything kind of loosens up the adhesive on there, and I'm really able to take it off with no irritation. I have very, very sensitive skin. Like, I bruised just like that. That was just a band-aid from a blood draw, and you know, my skin's really red and it actually gets pretty bruised and stuff. So for having very sensitive skin, I've found a method that actually works for me, and I don't have to worry so much about you know, the irritation or weepy skin or anything like that. Fingers crossed I don't have to. But so far I found a method that works, and I'm going to stick to it until maybe my body decides otherwise. So, alright, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.